So we've been talking about career strategy and the 6 levers within that strategy that you can pull on to really supercharge your career. So we've covered resume and cover letter. We've covered LinkedIn. We've covered recruiters. We've covered trigger events. We've covered networking. And today, the final video, we're going to cover personal branding. So what is personal branding, particularly in the context of the corporate setting? So your brand is not your logo. Your brand is your reputation at scale. Hi, I'm Zoe Price. I'm the CEO of Resume Pilots and CV Pilots. We're a career consultancy that operate globally, and I hope that you can hear me past the dog snoring. So I wouldn't want you to ever confuse brand and branding. They're 2 very separate things. So branding is about your logos and colour palettes and how the company looks and feels. But brand is, as I say, reputation at scale. It's what you're known for. So how do you become known for something in particular? Well, it's about repetition and consistency. When I was in the corporate world, I was known for reading business books, doing online qualifications, learning new skills, following industry gurus, talking to people about their careers, talking about resumes and cover letters and interview prep, and really helping people to thrive in their careers. I became known for that, and I became the go-to person. Oh, if you want to know about what books to read or who to follow or how to structure a resume, talk to Zoe. That's how I became known for that. I was talking to somebody once from an executive search firm, and I asked the question, how do people either aspiring to get into the C-suite or already at the C-suite level, how do they find new roles? How do they make themselves visible? And he answered by saying, let's say you're a finance director or chief operations officer, VP of sales. If you announce your resignation from the organisation because you want to go and do something else, one of the first questions that the board will ask you is, who do you know that we could talk to that would be able to take over from you? That reputation, that's what we're talking about. Now, I'm sure many of you have heard of and possibly seen the Simon Sinek video, the TED Talk that he did. He said, people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. Your personal brand is you being absolutely clear on your why. So for me, my why was I really wanted people to flourish in their careers. I wanted them to grab every opportunity, create opportunity that they could really take hold of and take control of their career and get to where they wanted to be, whatever that was. I was clear on the what. So the way that I communicated that why was around what books should they read, who should they follow, how can they create opportunities? Let's have a look at your resume. Let's talk about your LinkedIn. That was how I did it. And then you need a platform. Now, for me, my platform was networking. But for others, the obvious one, I suppose, in the corporate world is that you become a speaker at big industry events. And that's great, but you don't always, it's not often how you start off, and it's not always possible. It's not always available. So how could you create platforms on a smaller scale to help build your reputation and build your personal brand? So if you're in an organisation that has a lunch and learn, great. If you don't have a lunch and learn, create one. Do you have a mentorship scheme? If you don't, be the one to create it. Is there an L&D, informal L&D structure? Perhaps you could have a book club or a way of being able to fund small bite-sized nano courses to build skills and to build knowledge. Are there focus groups? If there aren't focus groups, create them. Those become your platform. It increases your visibility. It makes you become really clear on your why, and you deliver through your how and your what. So my question to you today is, how are you building your personal brand?